Hello, thanks for tuning in. My name is Mary Claire Warren and I teach flute, clarinet, keyboard and saxophone. Today I'm carrying on with my review of this book here, The Progressive Keyboard Method, which is by Andrew Scott and Gary Turner. In the last video I covered lessons, the beginning of the book and lessons 1 and 2. We're now moving on to lesson 3, which has the note F. And again, I've said this several times in the first video, it really does set my pupils up to succeed, that they're not having to learn 5 notes in the first lesson. They're just learning 1 or 2 and learning each skill gradually. So we've got a nice picture which shows us where F is, and it shows you where it is on the stave. And the first song is mostly crotchets and minims. We've got a repeat line before the end of the music, so we've got another little bit to learn there. I do like how the theory is just, we kind of learn bits of theory as we go along. We never have to learn too much in one go. And we also have an explanation that most people will gloss over. It says, to play this song, plays bars 1 to 8 twice, as indicated by the repeat sign, and then play bar 9. So if you read it, everything you need to know is there, although it is always tempting to just play the music and ignore the prose. So I will play Crystal Rock. I'm doing it all with chords and backing tracks to make it more interesting for you. If you're going through the book, you would probably just be playing the right hand for this lesson. So Crystal Rock we'll do with, should we do it with a reggaeton? I'm in a reggae kind of mood. And we'll have a 4-beat intro and a 1-touch setting, giving us some synth. Okay. There we go. I really like that reggaeton. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the drum beat as well. And again, I found myself halfway through thinking, oh, I need to sit up straight. I want a little laser up here that kind of beeps when I dip down to remind myself. But that's why it's a good thing to have a teacher as well, because they'll notice these things for you and point them out and gently nudge you to sit up straight. The next one, exercise 11, we're introducing the crotchet note rest or the quarter note rest. And they've been quite clever with this exercise because they've gone back to only having C's to play. And what I like my pupils to do is just to say shh, or to bounce their hand or something in time when they've got the rests. I think we'll do this one without a drum beat. I'll just count it out loud. So, and we've still got a silly sound on, haven't we? We've still got this. Oh wow. Let's have a flute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, sh, 3, sh, 1, 2, sh, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now I'll skip the repeat on that one. That's quite a good exercise. You could also have like a football chant. Although now that I've done that out loud, I think that'd probably be better when we start to do quavers. So we now have another version of Crystal Rock with some of the notes missing. So that's quite a clever device they've done there. They've given you a simplified version and then a slightly altered version to help you count the rests. So I'll play that with the same drum beat that I had before, and we'll keep the repeats and you'll be able to hear the difference. So And this next one has got a rest at the beginning, and it's only 2 bars. So, good evening, friends. Da 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 doo. Let's put that on a big band, and we'll just whiz through that one. So, I have an introduction, then you can hear the rest at the beginning. So. Again, I had to put a chord C at the end. I can't help it. I don't like it when they don't sound finished. And then we are on to the note G. So we've got C, D, E, F, G. Now at this point when I'm teaching, and if you're teaching yourself at home, I would cover your hand up, or ask a grown-up to cover up your hand if I'm keeping a 2 metre distance. And I would ask you just to play the notes C, D, C, E, F, you can join in if you like, G, E, F, D, C. So the idea is that it's like touch typing. I'm not sure many people still do touch typing, but you should always be able to look at the book and you should know where your fingers are. So that's a useful exercise and a good tip. And the next one is Ode to Joy. Now, whenever I've done student concerts, there has always been someone that's done Ode to Joy. And I always like to introduce them to someone who did it years ago and that played this in their first concert. It's a really nice song that people already know, by Ludwig van Beethoven. Should we jazz this up a bit? I think Beethoven would approve. He was moving with the times. He was changing the times. So we'll do this one with a hip hop. So there we are, that's lesson 3 in this book. Nice gradual introduction to the note F, the note G, and crotchet rests. And we're already up to page 13. So as I was saying, there's plenty of tunes and exercises and practice in here to learn really gradually. And to get through those first few lessons and being able to give lots of praise and positivity, rather than getting stuck straight away on a lesson that's got sort of crotchets, minims, and too much to learn in one go. So that's it. The next lesson we're going to be looking at chords.